What up everyone? A lot of people have been asking me what camera I've been shooting my videos. And when I say a lot of people, I meant just this one person. Anyways, just to give you guys some background, I'm completely new to photography and filming, and the A6400 is my first camera. So if you're a beginner just like me and looking to purchase your first camera, I'm going to be reviewing the A6400, and hopefully this video helps you out with your buying decision. This is the box that the A6400 comes in, and I'm going to try to open this with one hand. To start off, you have your instruction manuals that, come on now, no one reads this. Then you have your charger, your viewfinder piece, and another charger for your car. And finally getting to what you all came to see, the Sony A6400. Sony's A6400 is an APS-C mirrorless camera and acts as an update to the A6300. The biggest change from Sony's Alpha line is that the A6400 features a flip-up screen for selfies or vlogging. The body of the camera is priced at $900 or $1,000 with the 16 to 50mm kit lens. It does not feature IBIS like the A6500, but the technology in this camera is far more advanced than any other camera in the Alpha line. It features a new processor and the fastest autofocus tracking than any other camera brand. It claims to have a 0.02 second autofocus with real-time autofocus and object tracking. The camera can shoot in 4K with no recording limit and does not overheat. On the side, it sports a micro USB port for firmware updates and charging, a micro HDMI port if you want to connect to a monitor or a TV, and a mic jack for external audio recording. Underneath, you have your standard SD card slot and battery. One of the biggest flaws of the flip-up screen is that if you decide to attach an external microphone, it'll block the view of the screen, which is a little annoying, but one way around this is to buy an adapter plate that will relocate that mic to the corner so your screen won't be blocked anymore. So I bought this adapter plate from eBay for about $15, so if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the description. Weighing in at just under a pound, the A6400 is super compact, which makes it very portable and travel friendly. I have very small hands for a guy, and I can grip this and manhandle this so easily. That's what makes mirrorless cameras so great and why I chose this over a DSLR. This is a 16 to 50mm kit lens, and it is also very tiny. Now the most important feature that every content creator is looking for is the flip screen. Now this is a game changer right here. This is Sony's first camera that features a flip screen, and it makes everything so much more convenient. So while you record yourself, you can see yourself, and then you can question your life's decisions and then cry yourself to sleep at night. Anyways, all jokes aside, this is an amazing feature and one of the main reasons why I decided to go for the A6400. What up guys, now time for the sound test. Now this is what the camera sounds like without the microphone. I'm in my basement right now, so there's not a lot of background noise, but if you're filming out in public and there's a lot of background noises, it might be harder to pick up your voice. I'm going to plug in the microphone right now so you guys can see the difference. Alright guys, now this is what the camera sounds like with the microphone. In my opinion, it sounds so much better. I think it's extremely essential to get yourself an external microphone because not only do you sound so much better, but also it doesn't even cost that much money. The microphone that I'm using is the Rode Video Micro, and I got it on eBay for only 50 bucks. It works great and I definitely recommend it to you guys. I'll leave a link in the description below. Now onto the autofocus. Just pointing the camera at your subject, it can already tell where the eye is without having to manually adjust anything. As you guys can see, even with my messy living room, the camera has no problem detecting my face. The white rectangle outline is able to follow my face no matter what I do. And I really tried to psych out the camera, but no luck. With Sony's new processor, it claims to have a 0.02 second autofocus with real-time autofocus and object tracking, which makes it the fastest autofocus tracking than any other camera brand. The camera also features 425 detection autofocus points. The more focus points there are, the better it'll be to keep your subjects in focus as they travel across the frame. Now, the image quality of the A6400 is amazing. It features a 24 megapixel camera. I only have the 16 to 55mm kit lens, but I think the photo still comes out great. If you have Photoshop or other editing software, I would recommend going to the menu of the camera and selecting the RAW and JPEG option as your output. RAW photos are better quality than JPEG, and that's what I usually work with when I edit my photos. Another main reason why I chose this camera is its 4K video quality. Even with the kit lens, it still looks great. It can shoot in 1080p, but I always shoot in 4K. One downside to 4K video recording is that when you upload it to your computer, the file sizes are huge. You'll definitely run out of space in no time, so I recommend getting a hard drive to store all your 4K videos. Another downside to the video recording is that there is no IBIS. Sony wants you to upgrade to the A6500 for $250 more if you want IBIS. Luckily, Sony lenses do have optical steady shot to help with the stabilization, but if you do a lot of handheld video work like me when I record my lookbooks, then a tripod or a gimbal will be helpful. The biggest flaw of this camera, in my opinion, is the outdated and confusing menu section. When I first started using the camera, I found it so annoying that if I wanted to change one simple setting, I have to scroll through 14 pages to find what I'm looking for. One way around this is the My Menu page, where you can pin all the settings that you frequently change so you don't have to waste your time flipping through all these pages. Everything you need will be in this one page. Another downside is that there's no touchscreen on this thing. If you want to change something, you have to press all these buttons to get to it, just like the Stone Ages. The touchscreen is limited to setting your focus points and also to zoom in and drag a photo. You can wirelessly transfer your images to your smartphone through Wi-Fi for quick social media posting. If you download the Imaging Edge mobile app and then connect your phone to the hotspot created from your camera, you can easily transfer any photos to your phone. Alright guys, now to summarize all the positives and the negatives of the A6400. Small portable sizing, 4K recording, no overheating, autofocus tracking, flip up screen. Now for the negatives: confusing and outdated menu system, no IBIS, no touchscreen, and that's about it. Personally, I think the positives outweighs the negatives, and I do recommend the A6400, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think the A6400 is worth buying. And that's it for this week's video. Hopefully this review helped you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.